back in Interstellar Rift, and I've been pondering some things and some thoughts and things like that over the past 3-4 days. Those of y'all that know my tree excursions and all that stuff, which the videos available. I'll spit it out here in a second. Available to watch only for my YouTube channel subscribers. So without that link, you can't see that video. Sorry, folks, but I figured I'd give my subscribers a little treat and stuff from behind the scenes. But anyhow, but while I was on those little excursions for the past 3-4 days, I've been thinking that to go along with my Interstellar Rift Abigail class series, I figured I would treat you beautiful, awesome people, my lovely viewers, a treat of creating a ship from scratch on the Interstellar Rift server that I host. So, with that being said, that's what we are going to do, is start a new series on that. And quite always, whenever I start every video, I always take a few minutes to set things up in said video, which I've got to get my Discord link for y'all, put it in the descriptions and stuff like that. Now, excuse me, every ship that I build or create will be created on my server and saved to my computer to be released onto the Steam Workshop. Okay, so with that being said, what that does is, if you become a member of my Discord, you will have a chance to get on the ship and walk around the ships and be able to tour the ships and stuff like that. I have to create them to where you can actually board the ships and you won't die from suffocation, because there's no oxygen, there's no life support. So once I get the ship in that position, then you will be able to walk around and tour the ships and stuff like that. Also, during these streams, I know a lot of people don't have a YouTube account and all that stuff, and that's fine, but you're still able to view the streams and stuff like that. So what I have done is, you should see in the descriptions video, which I am actually checking that right now on y'all's end. If you give me just a second, if you see, there I am right there live. This is how y'all would view my channel, and I am going to verify. Second. If you see, there I mute myself. If you look right here in my descriptions under the video, there's my Discord link. Okay, when you join the Discord or my Discord, then you are allowed and you're able to play on my server freely. All of my servers are free to play on. You just have to be a member of my Discord. Excuse me. Now, I also have the general channel chat up in my Discord. That way, if you don't have a YouTube account and you want to comment and you want to be able to talk to me without making a YouTube account, then certainly you can go into that general's channel on my Discord and you can write your text messages in right there. Because I have, for example, I have another monitor over to my right that has the Discord set up just like that, and I can read your text messages in that channel. Okay, so with that being said, if you don't feel like creating a YouTube channel, you can definitely join my Discord. Now, if you don't have a Discord, that's unfortunate, because you will have to create a Discord account, which is actually more secure and more private than a YouTube or a Facebook or a Twitch or a Twitter or any of those things. And you'll be able to play on the server if you have this game. So But yeah, I figured I would go ahead and set that up and get everything ready, which I connected to my server the wrong way because I have to connect to the um, local on my end. That's just a thing on my part. So it'll actually throw me back to the server window right there because I clicked on the wrong button to connect to the server. Oops, it happens. But what we're going to be creating today is, oh, well, I guess I stand corrected. It's going to go ahead and load. Well, alrighty then. Maybe they updated it or something. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a small craft. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to design the um, small craft, but it's going to have basic level 1 functions of the craft and stuff like that you, the player, when you download it off of my Steam Workshop page, you'll be able to hopefully build the ship very easily. Now, when we last left, we were on the Abigail, but we're going to take a break on the Abigail because that's a new series. So we're going to take a break on that for right now. But you can still board her and you can still tour her decks and stuff like that. I see Mr. Raccoona has been on the server. He's got him another ship built. Beautiful, awesome. Uh, Actually, we might sneak peek, take a look at that. Just saying, if we can look out the star base and see it out the window. Just saying, it's an option. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna build us a little small craft, um, and that's gonna accomplish a few things. It's gonna teach you, the viewer, the player, how to build some ships and give you a base knowledge of how to build the ships because I haven't seen many tutorials on this game on how to build things. But I'm going to give you a basic understanding on how to build ships in this game. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to remember where the other windows are so we can try to look out and see Mr. Racuna's spaceship. If it is, in fact, within window view, I don't see it on this side of the station. Do y'all? No, that's one of the mining drones that, or defense drones. Somebody created a rift. So, okay. Well, let's see if there's any on this side of the station. We're just kind of running around looking out the windows of the station before we get started because I'm really curious if that's part of the station. And you can build space stations in this game. It's a little different, and I will definitely do a series on that as well to show you, the audience, how to build and bring in your own space stations as well. So maybe his ship's on the other side of the station. So we will run over there real quick to the other side of the station. I'm really curious if it's the same as his yellow ship that he had the last time, which is a really, really beautiful ship, I think. See, I don't see nothing over here. Nope, I don't see nothing over there. All right. We actually was just over there, wasn't we? Let's see. There's no windows on this side of the space station, are there? No, there's not going to be. This is actually a fairly small space station. Okay, well, I don't see his ship. We don't see his ship, but that's okay. Um, but we'll just go ahead and continue on with what we're doing. We are going to hit up this constructor right here, and we're going to click the build ship. actually, no, we're not. We're going to click the design ship. I'm sorry, wrong button. All right, so it starts us off right here. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to double click this room right here, or just left click it, and we're going to change that to command deck. Command deck. Okay, that is going to give us a command deck. Now, what we're going to do before we get started is we're going to go through here and we're going to uncheck all of these boxes right here, because those are for higher tier vessels, and we just want to be able to build the absolute basic vessel. Now, we are going to need a cockpit. Okay, so we got this one, this one, this one, and or that one. And we just need to know how. All right. Well, first off, we need to orientate ourselves. So the arrows that are pointing this way is the way the cockpit needs to face. We need to know what type of cockpit we want to build. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the command deck, and we're going to build us a little room, which this is the center. See how it's centered between the arrows, and then you got 1, 2, 1, 2 on each side. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the cockpits, and we're going to look at the cockpits. All right, so that one is a offset, one cockpit, two things, and that's going to help us decide. So we have this cockpit right here, this design of a cockpit, which looks like it's a double deck cockpit. Okay, then we got this cockpit, which is a large cockpit, which it is a 2 by whatever. Okay, so that's going to be that one. And then this cockpit is going to be a cockpit small, which is a small cockpit, which only has a pilot and a co-pilot. This one here has a well, we can just put it up there, and then we can look inside and see. It has your pilot, co-pilot, and your captain. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold off on this one. Okay. This one has, there we go. That has your pilot and co-pilot. Okay. All right. And we're going to delete that one, and then we're going to look at this one. This one has a pilot and a co-pilot also. Okay. I really don't like the design of this cockpit. You know, it's not going to work for this build, is what I'm saying. And then you have this cockpit small type 2. Okay. Which kind of gives you a nose. Okay. Which this one here has a pilot and a co-pilot, but it looks like they're offset a little bit. Okay, let's see here. Let's go into furniture, and let's see, a captain's chair. Can we put a captain's chair in the cockpit? No, we cannot. We can put one there, but we can't put one there. Okay, so you can have your pilot and your co-pilot, and you're standing behind the captain there. But I'm not sure if that's really going to work for us or not in this build. I'm thinking we're going to go with this cockpit right here. Okay. Now that does kind of offset our ship a little bit, so what we're going to do is we're going to place that there, then we're going to go back to this, and then we're going to delete that. Okay. Now the question is do we want to have a bigger bridge? And if so, what do we want to have on our bridge? We have resources, which we have a disposal unit, we have a salvage unit, we have an extractor, which an extractor is a fairly big machine. We could probably put that on the bottom. We have a small refinery. Then we have an assembly machine. And then we have a 3D printer. Okay, and that's all we have available for this. Now, weapons, we have a turret, which is a man-made turret. We have a torpedo launcher left console, torpedo launcher right console. Then we have a station shield, which is an impenetrable shield that activates after charging for a while. This device requires your ship to be close to the star of a system. It will convert your ship to an immovable station. Uses focusing crystals to function. Okay. Now that's what you will need, that station right there. That's what you will actually need when you are building a space station. Okay, so that's what you would need. All right, the small generator, shield generator. That's probably what we're going to work with. Is a small generator, an ammunition loader, a small CPU provider, and a small generator. So we'll probably use this one. This one. We may use this one. For those of y'all that don't know, I'll show you what that is. It allows you to manually take control of gun turrets. Okay, that's what that is. Okay, so you can go in there and you can actually take control of that. We may put some of those on. We're not going to do that right now. Okay, that's our weapons. All right, and then we have life support. We have life support systems, which all ships and stations need this, as well as ceiling fan, air vent wall, floor fan, and server ceiling fan, as well as that. So you need this, the life support system. You need that, and either one of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 objects right here, depending on what build you're going for, depends on depending on also how big the room is. Like this room, we can get away with a floor fan, or we can get away with a ceiling fan type deal, a wall vent. We have two to choose from, depending on how we want to do our walls. A ceiling fan, which we can throw a ceiling fan right here for right now, just for right now. And we want to throw that in there just so we don't forget. Now here's our power right here. We have a power transfer box, low output, portable battery charger. This right here is for your tools. Right here is what this battery charger thingy jigger here is. I'll throw one up so you can see it. So you put your tool batteries in it and it charges those. So that's what that one's for. Okay, so we'll go ahead and remove this. This right here is a distribution box, which you can distribute power on your ship and stuff like that. That's what this box does. Okay, now we have two different batteries. We have a small power cell, stores a small amount of power for immediate discharge, and then we have a small power battery. See, one is a power cell, one is a power battery. This stores a large amount of power for slow discharge. So this one would be, I'm gonna say like your jump engines and things of that nature, as well as this right here. But this will shoot the power to the jump engines for that immediate jump boost and so forth. And both of them have to recharge. This is a hydrogen generator. This is like a small generator that generates power and stuff like that for use with all of your batteries. This is a large hydrogen tank, which is a fuel tank. Basically, you turn water into hydrogen, and then you put it in out of this tank, this tank, this tank, or this tank right here, and then this machine runs off of that hydrogen fuel, and in turn charges your batteries up. Now you need a few of these, minimum one of these, depending on the size of your ship and what all you have that needs power on the ship. However many of these you want to put on your ship, but you need at least a few of them, at least one minimum, because you got to have a place to put your fuel and stuff like that. So that's for our power systems. Okay, now we have our cargo section right here, which we can put external cargo pods out on the ship. There's a cargo teleporter right there that allows you to teleport cargo from your ship to anywhere else on your ship to the cargo pallets, which are these right here. The cargo pads is what they call them. Or you can transfer cargo from your ship to another player's ship, or from your ship to a space station with the cargo teleporter. Okay, do you need it? No, you don't have to have it, but it does make things nice, because you can load stuff up in your inventory and run back and forth to the different vessels or star bases and yours, and manually carry it that way. So that just makes things a little easier. Okay, and then you have your little storage lockers for like small things of cargo, or weapons, or like data chips, or rift generator cards. It's just little personal storage lockers. You have two different ones that are really pretty much the same. You got one that sets right there, then you got one that sets right there. Okay, so you click that one, then put one right there, and then click this one, and then put it right there, so you can put them side by side. Okay, and then here's an item locker, which is basically just a foot locker for the end of a bed or something. This here is another locker right here, which I believe stores weapons and stuff like that. Okay. No, this is the weapons rack right here. This is a wall locker, like a closet. This right here stores your weapons on it. See, you just put your weapons on that locker. This is a storage container. You say, like, if we have a storage container, it almost looks like the vault, but it is not the vault. Okay, the vault is something totally completely different. You just load up your cargo into this right here, and if we go to the exterior mode, that's what it would look like outside. It's an external storage is what it is, and there's a variety of those. You got this design, this design, this design, this design, this design, this design. But we're not going to build that yet. And then you have this item wall locker, which is a wall locker in the center of the room. See, you got one for the left right here for this side, and then you got one for the middle, which is this one, and then you got one for that side. So that gives you 3 different placements. And these are just your cargo pads, your different cargo pads. For example, if you want to make this a storage rack for a little, just a little extra aesthetics and stuff like that, you would have to go up to this level right here to put that on top of it. But you can put this under here either way, and it will work out just fine. Okay, this is your cockpits right here, which we went over those earlier. And this here is like interior decorating, few extra bibs and bobs and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and take this out. Let's see, offset. Okay, the offset one allows you to set the table in the middle of the room. Like if we wanted to put a table right here behind the bridge, and we'll probably do that for our little get-together meeting of what missions we're going to do and stuff like that. Okay. Then we can do different type of ceiling lights and stuff like that, which we can put a ceiling light right there and right there, which will light up the room. Okay, you really don't need much lighting in this game. That's something you'll have to practice with, because some lighting can be good, but then other lighting can be like too much. I was hoping that was that's a little uh, uh, oh, what is that thing called again? That is a directional sign or a sign that you can use for direction, decoration, and stuff like that, which looks kind of cool. Which we actually had found out about these on the Abigail. That's one that sits in the middle of the room. Um, this is one that goes on the wall. Okay, directional sign. This gives you directions and stuff like that. Okay. Now, one thing I will add real quick is that we definitely have to make this at least 2 decks. Okay. So we need to figure out how we're going to do this. Which we can come back over here and we can drop straight down. Well, before we do, we want to make this room right here. We're going to call this hall. Okay. And if you remember, we have, let's go back up. We have this one. So we're going to put this right there. Okay. And then we're going to go down there, and I'll show you why here in just a second. Okay. Because we have to, let's go back over here, and all right, now let's go back inside right here real quick, and let's go up a deck. All right, because we don't have a cockpit that has just a single line there, we're going to probably put here we go. We need to decide on how we want to do our stairs. Okay, so we're going to need doors, which we could do. That door right there would work, but then if you notice how it would interfere with our thing, so we're going to have to do actually, let's do these doors right here. Nope. That door would go right there. That door would get took off. Alright. Just 1 second. Excuse me. Okay, sorry, I had to sneeze. Alright. I'm going to have to turn the air conditioning on because it's hot up in here, folks. It's supposed to be middle of winter. Alright, now we're going to sort our stairs out for sure, because I'm not really liking the way the stairs are actually going. And unfortunately, this is the only type of stairs we have, unless we do some of these type of stairs. Let's see, are these stairs steep? Okay, let's go with these stairs right here. Okay. Alright, so that's going to work. Alright, but what I want to do is I want to back these stairs up. So, that's what I want to do. We went down too far. All right, these are going to be the stairs that we want right here. This is what we're looking for right here, guys. All right, let's go ahead and take these out of here. And I'll show you why. Okay. Now that gives us the ability to throw some deck down. Okay. Look at that. How cool is that? That's cool, isn't it? All right, now let's go ahead and grab this. Okay. All right, now let's grab this deck right here. And I'm thinking what I'm seeing already. All right, that gives us our thing to our lower deck. But I'm thinking, folks, what we're going to do here is we're going to put in some windows. All right, those windows will not work for what we're going to do. Okay. Let's go with these windows right here. All right, now let's see if no. All right, let's see something here. Let's make us a new room. Okay, let's call this engine room. Okay. All right, now we're going to go straight down. And what I'm doing, I'm matching the corners up for this engine room. All right, and then all I have to do is just match that up like that. Okay. Now, let's go back to our thing. All right, so we have an engine room. All right. Now let's see if we can do our windows. All right, look at there. Okay, gives us a little bit of decoration. You know what I'm saying, guys? All right, now we need some doors right here, and I think, guys, that this double door that we had earlier, I think that's going to work for us, that we were looking at right here for the engine room. I think that's going to work for us. Look at that. So we go down the stairs. Look at that. That's going to work. All right. Now let's take a look outside the ship. All right. So what we can do is let's go back inside the ship. Let's go with let's add us a new room. Okay. And let's call this life support. Okay. Now we do need to right here. Let's go up. No. That was a hall. Let's go ahead and fix that. Sometimes you do run into problems like that, guys. Sometimes you do. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this like this. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to look at it from the outside. Okay, that's working. All right. Now that's just kind of giving us a basic ship to work with, okay? Let's see. Let's go down. All right, that's the command deck. We can't go no higher than that floor right there. All right, let's go ahead and stick our stairs back. Okay. There's that one. All right, we got our stairs back. Beautiful. Okay, sometimes that happens. All right, let's make sure. Beautiful. All right. And we're going to go ahead and throw some more windows in. Let's kind of jazz it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? There we go. There we go. All right, so now we can actually look through. All right. Now in here, we want to decide what kind of engines do we want. Let's look and see what we got. Systems. Power. Where is our engines? Oh, I think our engines are going to be out here. Aha, yes. Industrial, tiles, weapons, power, engines, and thrusters. All right. So that is 400 and 500, or 50. This is 300 and 200. And then this is 150. So this is a little bitty. This is that big. And then this big old thing right here. So that would require, let's go with these, because these I think would be easier to build. So let's go with what do y'all think? Couple four of them. All right. Now these are thrusters. These are maneuvering thrusters, so you will need these. Okay. Which we're going to stick a couple of them here. This game does have symmetry mode on it. Let's move it over. There we go. All right. So there's our symmetry mode. Okay. Let's go ahead and stick us some thrusters on it, because you do need some directional thrusters. Okay. It is just part of the game. There we go. All right, now let's go ahead and stick us some down here on the bottom. Okay. Like I said, this is just a small ship, you know. And we'll dress it up and stuff like that. As we see fit. This just kind of get you started. Okay, now let's go back and look inside the ship, see what we got. Alright, so we know our engines are here on the back wall. Okay, now we need to be able to fuel those said engines with that. But before we go further, let's sort our life support system out. Before we go any further, and that would be in this room right here, correct? Okay. And I almost am thinking that that's not going to work for us. So we're going to have to think of something else to do, because that's not going to work for us. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the life support engine in the engine room, and we're going to remove uh, that. That's what we're going to do. All right. Rotate. There you go. All right. Now we're going to go back to this room, and we're just going to remove that. Yes, we're going to remove the whole room. Okay. There we go. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we got our life support now. It's right here. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and throw us a little bit of cargo pallet down for the life support as soon as I find it. There it is. All right. Here's the cargo for the oxygen generator. Here's the cargo for the... Should we put it right here or put it right here? Let's put it right here for right now, okay? Yeah, let's do that. All right, and then systems, we need a wall terminal, which let's put the wall terminal on the bridge. Okay, we're gonna put that right there. Okay, sprinklers, we can definitely use some sprinklers. All right. Now this right here is a double terminal. Two terminals enabling access to ship systems. Okay, terminal enable access to ship systems. So we really don't need this. This is just a dual terminal. All right, transporter though, we are going to need a transporter. Okay, now the question is where do we want to put the transporter? Do we want to put it down here? Do we want to put it up here? Which we're going to go ahead and put the transporter right there on the bridge. All right. And then we're going to put the clone thingy. Now this round thing, it has to be facing out from around the walls, guys. So we're going to put that there. And then this here is a transponder. And we're going to put this on the ship right here on this wall right here. Okay, that sends a distress signal. Alright, now this here's a trade terminal. We're going to go ahead and throw that on here also. This here is a gravitational anchor. We don't need that. Okay. A small rift generator, a hollow table, an engineering terminal. Let's go ahead and put the engineering terminal on the bridge also, which we can put that right here behind the cockpit, which that's fine because you just need one way on the cockpit. So we can put that right there for the engineer officer. All right, now the hollow table, where can we put that? If you notice, our ship's filling up pretty fast. Let's go ahead and put we'll go ahead and put it right here on the bridge for right now. Just for right now. All right, let's go ahead and put some sprinklers in here. Which I was thinking that we had some sprinklers in here. Okay. Let's go down the deck. Alright. So we do have some sprinklers. Alright. Escape pod. Do we want one? You know what? We can go ahead and put 2 escape pods. Yeah, we can put 2 escape pods. What we'll have to do though is we'll have to move the teleporter. Okay. All right. We're going to move the teleporter. You know what? We can put the teleporter right here under the stairs. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to put the teleporter right here under the stairs. Perfect. That'll work. All right. So now we got a, we're going to move this under the stairs too. Okay. Well, I say we're going to move it under the stairs. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to move this, let's see. Let's move that right there. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to move that right there. Okay? Because reason being is we're actually going to put some flooring down. Oop. Because we got a where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Couple of generators we need to put down too. Let's see. Okay, we're going to put a couple of those down. Okay. We're going to put a couple of these down. Okay. All right. And then we're going to put some of these bad boys down as well. Okay. And then that's a large one. So we could actually put that right here. And that right there will, oh yeah, that's gonna work. Okay. Now I need systems. No, what is it? Life support? No. Weapons. Resources, yes. Now this will need to go on the bottom as well. Okay, so where can we stick this at? I believe let's move this over here. Let's move this over here as well. All right, now let's put this in right there. Okay. So that will work out for that, that, and that. So then we would need a place to put this. So can we put this up here? Yes, we could. All right, so before we do, let's go ahead and get our floor down up here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our small refinery up here. Okay. All right. Is there a need to get up here? Yes, there is. So what we're going to do, let me study this for just a second. Let me look down here. I think we're going to have to move these over here. I'll show you why in just a second. That way, when we stand on top of the refinery down there, we're not going to be hitting our head on the deck. Okay? And then when we spawn in, we can just run off of that right there. Otherwise, let's see. So we got our life support system in. We can go ahead and change these out to some. Let's make this into a medical door room to kind of stay with what we're working with. Okay. Now let's see, where can we? Let's study this for a second, folks. Let's go on the outside. We can. It's 2 blocks by 2 blocks. So let's whoa. That was a boo-boo. That was a boo-boo, guys. A big boo-boo. Let's see how we did that, messed it up, and it just went all crazy on us. Yeah, well, we jacked this whole damn thing up, guys. Okay, yeah, we messed it all up. Shit. Okay, let's make sure the command deck is. That's what happens, guys, if you misclick and stuff like that. All right, let's see. Just double checking and making sure that what we are doing is. Let's see here. What did that jack up? Come on, you stupid thing. All right, I think that's it right there. Yeah, we just kind of boogered some stuff up a little bit. All right, let's see. All right, so we got the hallway. We was able to save that. The command deck, we was able to save that. We lost some stuff. We lost our engines that we had. Our ship looks kind of retarded right at the moment. That's okay. We will work that out here in a little while. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put our systems, life support, escape pod. I'm going to go ahead and put this bad boy back. Because we did need to make it a little bit bigger so we could redesign some stuff. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put our door back. There we go. All right, there's our door. Of course, it's a little different than what we started that with. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to go ahead and rotate that. Okay. Yeah, we kind of boogered some stuff up. That's all right. It happens, folks. It happens. You will do it on your ship, I promise you. Now we're going to go ahead and put our windows back in. Let's see here. All right, now what windows were we going to use? I think we was going to use these. Okay. And since we have a door there, we don't need to put a window there. Well, let's go ahead and spice these windows up right here a little bit. There we go. Just put our windows back in there. Beautiful. Okay, just kind of gives it a little bit of decoration. That's all we're looking for right there. All right, now let's go ahead and put our catwalks back in for this upper deck right here. Okay. Now we wanted to put we've got this in. No, we've got this in, and we wanted to put this in right up here. Let's let Chief think about this for a second. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do that. Okay, and then we'll go down the deck, because if you notice, we have this down here. Okay. Now this is a let's just look at this real quick. Yeah, we can go ahead and do this. And then we'll go ahead and put the 3D printer on this wall right there. Okay, we'll go ahead and move this. Okay. Yeah, what do we got here? We'll go ahead and actually, we're going to do this. This is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to get one of these. There we go. We're going to put 2 there. Okay. 2 there. And then we're going to put these right here. Okay. Now we're going to, let's see here. We're going to put one right here. And we're going to put one right there, because we don't have much room for cargo in this ship, unfortunately. Okay, so we're cramming things in like a sardine, folks. Yep, like a sardine. Alright. Let's see here. We're going to put one there. Alright, let's go upstairs. Can we put some stuff? Alright. Now we have a disposal unit. We have a salvage unit. So let's move this over here. Okay. Salvage unit we will place right there. Okay, now one thing I know we're missing is a small rift generator. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put that rift generator right here. We're going to move this. We're going to turn that right there. Okay. With the rift generator, we don't necessarily need a map because we already have a rift generator. Okay, but what we will need to do is we will well, actually, I think you can kind of walk through the rift generator, couldn't you? Let's move some stuff around real quick though. Just kind of make, oh, wrong button, Chief. Let's put the transponder let's put it right there for right now. It ain't gonna hurt nothing at all. I'm not sure what happened to the what did it do? There we go. Wrong button. So F button source that out. So we can put our rift generator right there on the bridge. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to go ahead and start putting in some life support vents. Okay. All right, let's see here. I don't know how many we need. I'm just putting in enough to know that I have. Yep. Come on. I'm just putting in enough that where I know that I have some life generator thingies. All right, now armor generator. Let's see, armor generator. You can actually go right here. Okay. Now let's look at the power system. I'm going to leave everything in the respective groups that it created. Okay. So that's just me. Now let's look at our CPU usage thingy. Yes, that is a thing. Where can we stick this little booger? Let's see. Where can we stick you at, big guy? Actually, let's stick that right there. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to save this blueprint and we're going to call it stream build. Okay, we're going to call it stream build. Remember how I said always say it to your computer first. Good morning, Mary Lazy. Thank you for joining us. We are building a new start from scratch ship. Is what this morning's stream's about. Or this evening's stream's about. Okay, we're going to save that there. Okay, now one thing that I did forget to do real quick is we're going to go and we're going to put some engines on it. Yes, we need some engines. All right. let's go with yeah, let's go with those. And then we do have our maneuvering thrusters. I don't know how well our maneuvering thrusters. Actually, it looks like our maneuvering thrusters are really good. All right. And we'll work on all that stuff. We're just trying to get it in game right at the moment. Okay, so that is max speed. That's how fast we can go forward. Okay, guys. There we go. So we're going to kind of hold off on that. Now we're going to go ahead and save it again. Okay, remember this here ship is stream build. Okay, should have saved it. Yes, and we want to make sure that we click on that name again. And we're going to go ahead and override it. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to exit ship editor. We're going to confirm that. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and bring it into the server so you, the viewer, and you, the player, can tour the ship and stuff like that. But before we do, we need to take some oxygen. Okay. And then we need to take some what the hell is that called? Oh no, coolant. That's what it is. So we need to take 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we need to take some hydrogen. Okay, for the yes, for the fuel thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Wrong button, Chief. All right, now we're going to run over here. Oh, we ain't built it yet. We need to build the ship. Okay, now, yep. All right, we're going to find where we saved it, which every ship you build will be right there. Okay. Now, it's going to tell you that's how much it will cost you as of right now. Plain Jane dull ship. That's right there. It says cost right there where my crosshairs at. That's how much resources I have available. That's how much difference it is. But that's how much it's going to cost to build this ship right now as is. So we're going to go ahead and build this bad boy. Okay, ship constructed. All right, now when we go over there, we are going to see our ship stream build right there, and we're going to teleport to the hall because that's where we set our teleport up. Sorry that you're feeling bad, Mary. Hate to hear that. All right, now if you remember, we built our teleporter up on the stairs. We forgot to stick some light down here. Okay, because we have low power, we need to open this, but we have low power, so what we're going to do is we're going to get our gripe, and we're going to device manager, connect to large door, we're going to connect to grip device, and then we're going to access it. Access override. All right, there we go. What we did is we opened the thing up. All right, so this is our hydrogen tank. All right, now, where did we stick our thermal cooler thingy at? Oh, that's going to be right here. Okay. I don't remember sticking that stores thing right here. It may have slipped. I may have slipped and stuck one there accidentally. So we'll check that out. Okay, there's that. Here's the oxygen right there. All right. Now, theoretically, we should have power to the doors. Okay, because we have power into the ship now because we just put some fuel in it. All right, so we're just going to kind of look around. We don't want to jump in an escape pod, guys. All right, and obviously we need to put lights in here. These should be charging. But we'll have to work all that stuff out. Let's see, because we may not have enough power generation, and that's certainly a thing in this thing. So let's see, default group, small maneuvering thrusters, that's all that stuff. Okay, let's see here. Ship sensor, ship status. All right, there we go. All right, we are producing ship armor, fuel, shields, advanced status, CPU, advanced status. Let's see here. All right, here's the power right there. Yeah, let's go ahead and stay with power. Alright, so cell stored available 300. Hydrogen generator, we have. Okay, so we have not enough power. So we'll have to figure that out. We'll have to sort that out. But we do have which you can figure all this out in a ship builder thing. But this is actually a good place to end this episode, so we know we need to work out some power stuff right here, which we can do all this in the shipbuilder back on the station. But the ship is now has enough power to run to where you can tour the ship and stuff like that when you come onto the server. So we're going to go ahead and teleport back over to the station. And then we're going to go ahead and end this episode here. I was finally able to bring y'all some content and stuff like that because I've been pretty busy the last couple, 2 or 3 days and stuff like that. So, but guys, yeah, we're going to go ahead and end this episode here for now. And we'll continue and we'll come back in and see what we need to do to make some more power, cram some more power, and stuff like that. So we'll figure that out next episode. But guys, thank you for stopping by, and as always, happy gaming, and we'll see you next time.